Hey everyone, welcome back. Tonight we're using one of my personal favorites that's a seasonal from Phoenix Arts and Accoutrements, and that is Immortal Peach. Now I picked this up last year when I was in Arizona. I got that a little bit before it was launched because I was visiting Douglas at his location and smelled it and instantly had to have it because it smells just like a ripe peach. And I've done a video on this before. I did one last year when I picked it up and used it. And it is just, seriously, it is one of my absolute favorite fruit scents. It's been a long day of doing nothing. I'm on vacation this week and it's marvelous. But anyway, Immortal Peach just was released. There'll be a link down below where you can get Immortal Peach and all the other stuff that I'll be using tonight. But this year, Douglas has also released the Cube 2.0 in the Immortal Peach scent. And I am seriously tempted to get one of those. Because I still have the Cube, the very first iteration of it. And I have the 2.0, I have the Method 2.0. But I love this scent. A lot of it is nostalgia for me as well. I think I mentioned this before, my grandfather was a fruit farmer, just a little bit north of where I currently live. And even when I was growing up, even when I was living out of state, when my mom and I would come back and visit family, we would always stop in. It happened to be right around peach season. So we'd always get fresh peaches. And I love peaches. They're one of my favorite fruits. I forgot to mention all the other stuff I'm using tonight. The razor this evening is my RazoRock Game Changer. This is the 0.84 gap with a Persona Lab blue, lab red, whatever. British packaging in here that's blue. The brush I'm using is the Peregrino from PAA. And I have everything whipped up in my travel scuttle. Scuttle, can't talk tonight, with some cold water. Why cold water? Because it's been hot outside. So as I mentioned, I'm on vacation this week. Which has been phenomenal. After the couple weeks of residencies and trainings and everything else. It's nice to sleep in and not to worry about work or anything else. It's just, it's wonderful. So of course yesterday, we're doing a staycation this year, which we already had planned to do anyway. And I thought about doing a video earlier this week. Like recording one on Sunday or Monday. It's currently Tuesday. But I ended up staying up way too late. Sunday evening. I'm talking to a good friend of mine. I think by the time we got done talking, I showered and shaved and got ready for everything else like 2:30 when I went to bed. Which is normally I'm in bed by about 10:30. Because I have to work. I have to be on a phone call at 7 a.m. when I'm doing these trainings. So it's 7 a.m. my time. So I'm rolling in bed pretty early. But it was good to talk to this individual. We had a really good chat. And then we ended up talking again last night, being Monday night. We talked for a while. So it's been really enjoyable. But as far as the staycation, we didn't go anywhere yesterday. So I was like, I'm staying during the week. Staying home. I want to do a couple things. I want to actually grill and smoke some food and stuff I enjoy doing, but really can't during the week because of work. So Monday, slept in as much as I can with construction noise. Woke up, got everything ready, went out, got my smoker ready. And as I mentioned, I have a charcoal smoker. It's the Weber Smoky Mountain charcoal smoker. So I got that all moved to the backyard because it sits in my garage because we don't have a fence yet. But put in the backyard so I can just walk out the back door and adjust the vents for the temperature and everything else. And put some ribs on. So we smoked ribs on Monday. And this is my second time ever using the smoker. First time ever doing pork ribs. I've done beef ribs. That was the first time I used it, was beef. And so I got things going, and I thought, you know, I really like peach. So I used a peach flavored rub, peach wood, and peach barbecue sauce. And my wife and I agree, it wasn't our favorite. It was good, I mean, don't get me wrong. She said the tenderness was there, I mean, it was, I overcooked it a little bit because it fell off the bone. But the flavor just, I could have done better. I did something I normally don't do. I put honey when I wrapped them. I say normally, like I cook ribs often. But the first time I did ribs, I didn't, when I wrapped them. I didn't put any honey in it because we don't have any honey. Didn't have any honey at the time. But this time I did honey, some butter, some brown sugar, and they were really dark. They had a good bark on them. And if y'all into smoking, sorry for the this part of the conversation, but you know, whatever. So they had a good bark. The bark is the outside from your rubs or whatever you're putting on it. They get nice and hard, keeps the meat inside tender. You really want a good bark if you're doing like pulled pork or a brisket, which I haven't done either of those yet. But, so I think I had a little bit too much sugar in it because sugar can burn. And I made the bark just a little bit on the dark side, which was okay. But to me, it tasted fine. I also did barbecue sauce while I was smoking it in the last 10 minutes, which I haven't done before either. I don't know if I used too little barbecue sauce or just not the right ones for ribs. It tasted better when we dipped them afterwards in the sauce. But doing the ribs Monday with that peach theme, and then seeing Douglas releasing Immortal Peach, I knew it was coming because he teased it like crazy, because it's a phenomenal scent. Just really put me in the mood to use this soap. And as I mentioned, I'm not one that uses soaps seasonally. I've used this scent in December. And some of y'all may not like that, but I love walking around when it's colder than crap outside and I smell like a fresh peach. It's awesome. My wife loves it. If you like fruit scents and peaches, man, this is it. This isn't artificial. This doesn't smell like an artificial flavoring of peach either. Like I said, it smells like peach right off the tree, fuzz and all. Which is exactly what I want when I want a peach scent. And also for our staycation today, I ended up not smoking, I cooked some wings on the grill. With that I used the peach wood, but I used 2 different rubs because I separate my wings when I get them. I do the little tips and I throw those away. Then I separate the drumettes, or the small drum, looks like the drumsticks, and the flats. So went to the grocery store today, picked up the normal groceries and some wings. Put the groceries away, fired up started burning some charcoal. Put charcoal in my chimney so I could get that going. Came in and cut the wings up. And seasoned them with an apple chipotle and another rub that's made here in Utah that is just really good at smoke and sweetness. And then used peach wood on it. So it got a good little combination of flavor on all of them. And it was, my wife said, these are probably the best that you've ever done. And I've done quite a bit of wings. They were crispy. They were still moist inside. When I say crispy, the skin was crispy, which is exactly what I wanted. Just an all-around good day. And then the good time throughout the day, talking to Marion the Barbarian, to Shave326, talked to Charles quite a bit today as well. And before I forget about it, Johan over at Shave&Butcher has a really cool raffle going on. Marion's trying to get him to 150 entrants. So he'll be giving me something on top of the already available 9 gifts or prizes that are in this raffle. Of course, there is a link to the raffle in the Facebook group or page, and Johan's video about the raffle as well. Description in the, or links in the description below. So Johan's raffle is for finding a cure for Parkinson's. And like Marion, I'm plugging it because I'm selfish. I love Johan's videos. I think he's a heck of a good guy. And I want him to stay around for as long as possible. So, if you can, please enter in the raffle. Tickets are $5 each. Get you a spot in there. And there are, like I said, 9 prizes currently available, and if we can get to the 100 or the, I think 150 or 250, I'll put an annotation up here whenever for that exact number. Marion the Barbarian will be adding something else for the giveaway. I'll link one of his videos below where he talks about it. So anyway, guys, that was a shave. That was fantastic. Immortal Peach is seriously one of my favorite scents. It is seasonal. It's currently available. Link in the description below. You can get the soap in CK6. There's a full line. You can get the Star Jelly. I have the unscented, which I'm going to use right now. Then there's the Splash, which I'll be applying here shortly. Man, that little menthol is just amazing. Love Star Jelly. Sorry for the running water there. My sink is full of sudsy water. Then you have the matching Splash. And I whipped everything up tonight in the intergalactic shatterproof, I can't remember what it's called, indestructible scuttle. Currently filled up with cold water because it was a hot day. Man, I love the way this smells. Ah, good stuff. So just rinse the hands real quick. So we whipped everything up in the intergalactic shatterproof travel scuttle. Love this thing. And if you saw the video where it was mangled, it's fixed itself. There's no longer any dents or anything in there. And whipped everything up with the 24mm Peregrino, also from PAA. Again, everything that I've used this evening, channels that I mentioned, links to the raffle will all be in the description below. So thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate the support, and I will catch you all next time.